traditional approach to learning, the experience they had when they were growing up. And so as a result of this, it's again completely natural that most educators are far more comfortable focusing on and processing one thing at a time. Now look, let's get it out on the table right here. From the very earliest times, we've always been able to multitask. Technically, this is called continuous partial attention, where we randomly switch between tasks, deciding which one to do next. And we do it after work. We're driving home in the car, we're listening to some music, we're sipping on some water, we're thinking about what happened at work today, we're considering what it is we're going to do tonight, and we're looking at a billboard. The difference here is that with the digital generation, this multitasking all happens much faster. And you see, what the research says is that effective multitasking is really about having a good memory capable of being able to pay attention to several, listen to the language here, familiar tasks at one time, and also being highly adept at something called task switching. Here's the problem. That's not the way it was when we grew up. That isn't what we experienced. I personally remember my father, bless his memory, coming into my bedroom and telling me, how many of you remember this, that I had to turn the radio off because I was supposed to be studying and listening to music was a distraction. And he told me that the best way to study was for me to isolate myself from the TV, from the tape player, the busy sidewalks outside my bedroom window, and what I needed to do was to clear a nice study space with a comfy chair with good lighting and an ample working area. Now you compare that approach to the cultural mindset, and that cultural mindset to the way that the digital generation functions today. For example, how many of you have walked into a kid's bedroom recently? And there they are, they're working at the computer, their iPod buds are dangling around their neck, and the speakers are cranking out the music of some band you've never heard of before, like nerve damage or mental enema. Their hand is reflexively tapping to the beat of the song. Meanwhile, they're also doing their homework, they're watching a YouTube video, they're tweeting with a friend, they're downloading some music, they're burning a DVD, they're searching for something online, they're chatting with 6 instant messenger screens, they're simultaneously carrying on 2 Facebook conversations about last night's Canadian Idol with the window behind holding an old pong game in mid-game. If you ask them,